After a year of messing with this scammer, he finally gave up on me.
I lost my prosthetic leg at the bar, and he won't give it back until somebody covers the damages.
So what do I have to do with this?
I'm holding it as collateral.
Just tell him to give the prosthetic leg back.
For some reason he's trying to have me pay for your bill.
Edward, just tell him you'll pay it. We'll figure it out.
I have to hang up the phone.
Oh, it looks like he hung up on me.
I pranked this eBay scammer for over a year. If you want to watch the origin of this whole saga, you can click right here. I dragged him through a bureaucracy of a dozen characters that I made up, all because he wasted 5 minutes of my time. Then I actually paid him. I gave him $200 to sign a release form so I could share these videos. So who's the sucker? Him? Me? Huss. The call I'm about to share with you features some of my characters calling him to celebrate that $200 deal.
Hi, Danny?
Yeah, I lost you there for a second. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. Yeah, I have received the fund. Thank you.
Okay, so everything's good on your end. That's good.
Yes.
Okay, because we got the guys here, and guys, he's all happy with it. That's great. We got the guys on the line that dealt with you this whole time, and we're just so happy because it's been, how long has it been since this whole thing started?
Well, it's a little bit longer than a year. Yes.
Longer than a year. That's crazy. That is something crazy. So we celebrated last night, and we got the guys. We got Chris over here.
How you doing there, Edward?
Well, I was having difficulty with my health.
Are you feeling better now? I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'm feeling better now. Yeah, thanks for asking.
And we got Eddie Janvrin over. Do you remember Eddie Janvrin, Edward?
I do not recall.
Oh, come on. We dealt with each other for a year. I'm, top of food chain. You remember me?
Well, we're not going to say top of the food chain because I'm the boss over here, so I'm top of the food chain.
Oh, well,
yeah.
second top of food
Yes,
chain.
I remember you. I
Yeah.
remember you.
Yeah, second top of food chain, apparently, because Dan Q was top of food chain.
Yeah, I'm the top and you're a bottom. I'm a top, you're a bottom. You got to remember that, Edward. I'm a top, he's a bottom. Just in case
sir.
you...
I will remember that.
And we don't want to forget about me. I'm just kind of hanging out here in the corner. I've had COVID myself 4 times, so I know what you're going through, Edward.
Yeah.
Well, we just wanted to call and just let you know that, we appreciate your business and we're happy that everything's all set.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
We went out and we
Thank you, guys.
What's that?
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, of course, because we like keeping our customers, we like loyalty. And we've got your loyalty, right, Edward?
Yes, you do.
And we went out last night, and are you there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Push your buttons on the phone. That's okay, we're excited too. There, I pushed one for you right there. So, we went out and we partied a little bit last night, it got just a little crazy, so we're just up, and we wish you were at the celebration with us, honestly. You ever come over to Massachusetts yourself?
No.
Well, if you do visit the area, we want you to come over, and we'd like to have a little thing. It's called a party. We'd like to party with you because we partied last night.
It got a little out of hand, honestly.
It did get out of hand. Well, I'll admit that things got a little crazy.
Yeah, we blacked out, a couple of us. Yeah, I still can't find my wife. I'm getting a little concerned.
Yeah, some people lost things. They were losing things. A lot of Stedman still can't find his prosthetic leg. You believe that, Edward?
No.
Well, sometimes, it comes off easily, and I left it at the bar. I reached out to the guys at the bar, so hopefully I'll be able to get that back.
Well, that's, things happen.
And you spent a lot of money at the bar.
Well, we don't want to talk about that.
No, I saw the bill. It was about $4,000. You believe that, Edward? Guy over here spending like $4,000 at the bar partying.
Wow.
Well, that's what we do. We're so excited about just closing the deal out with you. I did spend a little bit of money, but that's okay, right?
Right.
I'm not going to say $4,000 because it might have been a little bit more.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit more myself. Well, we're glad that you're doing good, Edward. And that's good to hear. And hopefully we'll be able to do more business with you in the future.
Yes, I will look forward to it.
Okay, I got a question for you, Edward.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so, if we do, second top of food chain over here,
if we do business with you in future, it's not gonna be problems. You're gonna be all upset and do your refunds and returns, because those kinds of things, they could last a year or more. We don't want to do that with you.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna be like a good customer, gonna be compliant, like Danny Q said that we got your loyalty.
Yes.
Because loyalty is a very important thing. It's a very excuse me. It's a very important thing. We like loyalty.
Yes.
Okay, well that's good to hear because you are we could tell over the course of the past year that you're a good guy.
Well, I try to be nice to you guys.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to give us good reviews. If anybody ever asks about the company, you'll leave good feedback, we hope.
Yes, I will. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's great to hear. So we'll be talking to you soon, and maybe we'll go out, have another party, and maybe we'll invite you to this one. But it was a lot of money that we spent last night. A lot of money. Just so excited to be done with the deal.
I see.
All right, Edward. Well, it was good to speak with you, and just everyone else, you say goodbye to Edward.
Yeah, so good to talk to you, and hopefully we'll be talking a lot more soon. Yeah, Edward, it's we're happy that everything is done, but we don't want things to be done with our relationship, and we want to sell more things to you.
I see.
Well, we'll talk to you later, and hopefully, you don't get COVID again. I'm not feeling great last night. I think it's a hangover. Hopefully it's not COVID for a fifth time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, well, have a good holiday weekend. Do you have any plans for the weekend?
No. I'm just gonna stay home.
Yeah, it's good. You gotta relax, and you gotta remember what I told you. When you're not feeling good, one thing that's good is honey. You want honey just like Bear. Bear likes honey.
Right. All right.
Well, that's a vicious animal. Did you? We talked yesterday, and we were talking about Bear. Did you read up on that animal at all?
No.
You should do some research, because I'm telling you, this is a vicious animal, Bear. It's such a brutal animal. And that's what I did to get the company back. It's called Bear Hug.
I see.
And it's such a brutal animal, and it's a combination of a cat and a dog. And it's a crossbreed, apparently. That's what I was reading. It's a crossbreed of those two animals.
I see.
All right, well, you have yourself a good holiday weekend, and get some rest and get honey like Bear.
You too. All right. Have a good weekend, guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Edward.
Bye.
All right, bye. Bye-bye.
So after that call, I decided that the owner of the bar that they partied at was going to be very upset at all the damage that they caused, and somebody was going to have to pay for it. And the amount of damages added up to the same exact amount of money that I paid him, which was $200. Every time I called Edward, it went straight to voicemail, so I left him a message pleading for Edward to call us back so we could get this owner off our backs. Then, he blocked my number. So I sent him an email telling him that I had a piece of computer equipment that was worth $10,000 and that I would sell it to him for $500. Once I sent that email, he unblocked me. And this call that I'm about to share is the call that finally, after a year, made him snap and block me forever.
Hello.
Oh, this is Stedman. Edward?
Hi, Stanley. Yes.
Okay, yeah, so I was just testing the number again because I tried talking to you earlier and it just, it said the phone was disconnected. Maybe you didn't pay your bill?
No, I think, could be some wiring issue with the modem.
Okay, well, it seems to be working now, so, like I was telling you, I have the, yeah, hold on 1 second. He's right here.
Is this Edward?
Hi.
Hello?
How are you?
I was trying to talk to you before, and it was not picking up. I tried to leave the voicemail. How are you, Edward?
Well, I'm doing okay. Yeah, there could be something wrong with the modem.
Okay, so yeah, just didn't want to know if you blocked us or something like that, because I was trying to, like I told you, we got a deal for you, right? We got this array.
Yeah,
And that's what we
appreciate
said. We want to do more business with you in the future, right, Edward?
it. Right.
Okay, that's good. So, like I was telling you, this guy Omalley, he comes in every day. He's in my office right now. And I just want to, you just got to tell him that we're good guys. You don't got to lie or anything. Just say they're good guys. Because I just need him out of my hair, you know what I mean?
I don't know that guy at all. I'm not sure I should do this for you because this is not really related to what I'm doing. I'm just your customer.
Hello, is this Edward?
Right.
This O'Malley. I run O'Malley's pub. O'Malley apostrophe.
Hi.
Well, that's good to hear from you. I talked to Donnie Q and he told me to speak with you.
Okay.
He hates this.
So there was a little bit of trouble. There was a little bit of trouble at my pub. Apparently you guys went out and you had a bit of a good time. And your name was written all over the walls.
My name?
They wrote in lipstick, your name was all over the walls. So I said, who caused this mess? And they said, well, we were partying for Edward. So I'm just trying to find out who caused all the trouble so I can find out who I'm going to charge for this. Because there's lots of damage at my bar.
Well, I do not know anything about it.
They're telling me that there was nobody involved. And he's saying if I speak with Edward, he'll be able to clear it up.
Well, all I know is that he is a good guy, at least to me.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Because I didn't know. You know, I need to hear a second point of view. Because I didn't know.
Okay.
Well, that's good to hear. But somebody needs to cover the damages. Because there's a lot of trouble. There's all the mess from the donkey that they had. And my carpet's all destroyed from the donkey. And there's all the writing on the walls from the lipstick. And plus I have a prosthetic leg. There was somebody left a prosthetic leg there.
I have nothing to do with this.
But you are Edward, correct?
I have to hang up the phone. Bye. Have a nice day.
No, don't hang up!
Hold on 1 sec, I'll give it back to Stedman.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, so Danny Q's been dealing with him for a while. And that guy comes in every day, and I guess he wanted to talk to you for a little. I don't know, do you guys have that all settled?
Well, I just told that guy that he's a good guy, that's all.
Okay, because...
Is that enough?
Well, when we had the party the other day, I lost my prosthetic leg at the bar, and he won't give it back until somebody covers the damages.
Well, then you should talk to your boss.
Well, it's a hard negotiation. I mean, it's an expensive piece to replace.
So what do I have to do with this?
Well, they're trying to point it at you. The owner of the bar thinks that it was you because your name's written all over the walls. I don't know who did it. A lot of us blacked out, so I can't say who was involved or not, but I'm pretty sure that I didn't write your name. So, I don't want to be involved either.
Well,
so it's like both of us are caught up in a whirlwind here. I just want my prosthetic leg back.
Well, then I am no longer interested in doing business with you guys. Have a nice day.
No, don't hang up!
Well, this has nothing to do with the array.
I do not want to do any more business with
Danny Q. I mean, the array is between you and me because I get commission from that, so I still want to be able to do that transaction, but, I'll try to keep those guys out of your hair.
I'm really tired of conversation over the phone with all the BSs,
Oh, I know, it's really, what the problem is that they have so many people working here, and we all share one line. So anytime somebody needs to use the phone, they pick up and you can hear the other guy, and so, I'll try to work on that too, but, honestly, I just want a business to business. That's all I want to deal with myself.
Okay.
So, like I told you, we'll get this going this weekend, and, I'll give you an update on Monday, and hopefully it won't have crashed by then.
All right.
Okay, so what's a good time to call you on Monday?
Every time you call me while I'm sleeping, I have to reset my sleeping habit, which is very inconvenient for me. That is why I prefer to contact me via email.
All right, so we'll say around 9 a.m. our time is best. So, because of our situation that we had before, I can't close out the call without handing it over to my manager. So just 1 sec, I gotta go over to Danny. We'll be all done.
Edward?
Hi.
So you guys cleared everything up and we're done with O'Malley?
Well, I just told the guy that you're a good guy.
Oh, that's so good. And that's all I wanted, Edward, because I was trying to get that from you before, and you hung up on me. And it was so sad because that's all I wanted. You just gotta say they're good guys, right? I do exactly the same thing for you, Edward. And honestly, if you ever have any trouble, you can just call us up and I'll say whatever you want for anybody. It doesn't matter. I'll do you a favor because we've done business for so long. How long have you been a customer for us?
Well, since at least a year.
Well, that's incredible. That's a lot longer than most of our customers. So we want to keep, the loyalty, and you give us your loyalty and we'll give it back to you.
Okay.
So is there anyone that you need me to talk to? Because I can straighten people. You know that I can straighten people out, Edward.
Well, I currently do not need your help at the moment.
All right, and how did O'Malley sound? It sounded good? He was all set?
Well, you might want to confirm with him.
Well, that's the thing. I'm so tired of talking to that guy.
For some reason, he's trying to have me pay for your bill.
What's the deal? What's the pay for what? The thing is, we got to get Stedman's prosthetic leg back, and I didn't tell Stedman. The guy's holding on to it. But we got to get that thing back, so, did you tell O'Malley to give him the leg back?
No, I did not know anything.
Could I grab him and you just tell him to give him the leg back? Because this guy's walking around with crutches.
Just do it, Edward! The guy needs his leg back.
Like I said, I'd do anything for you, Edward. But this guy's walking around crutches. I don't want to buy him a new prosthetic leg, to be honest.
Well, I've already helped you, and
I'll just grab. He's right up front. I'll just grab him. Just tell him to give the prosthetic leg back.
Hello, Edward.
Hi.
This Omalley. So we're just trying to clear it up. I was talking to the secretary up front. Now what's going on here? I want to give him his prosthetic leg.
Why can't you keep talking to me?
I'm holding it as collateral. That's the truth. Because I need somebody to cover it up,
Well, it's not gonna be me.
Oh, no. I mean, somebody's got... I talked to Donnie Q. He's not trying to help me.
I'm not that somebody. You have got the wrong somebody.
So, you're telling me I can keep the prosthetic leg then?
Well, you have to find a way to deal with them.
So when I go back to Donnie, I'll tell him that Edward told me to keep the prosthetic leg.
Well, you can say whatever you want.
Okay. Well, it's just that I'm a bit confused here, because they're telling me you're the guy on top. I didn't know if you're the owner of the company or not.
I'm not the owner of his company.
That's what
I have nothing to do with his company.
That's the question I've got, is why is your name written all over the walls?
Well, they are drunk. I do not know why. You have to ask them.
Okay, so, bottom line, you're not going to pay the $200.
No.
Okay, in bottom line, I'm keeping the prosthetic leg. I could probably sell it on the black market or something.
Well, you have to talk to them.
I've been talking to him for almost 2 weeks now. That's the problem, I was hoping you could negotiate it. I just don't know. I don't know who to talk to.
I was his customer. That is who I am. I'm not his boss.
I'm just a bit confused here. He's throwing me on the phone with you, and you're just a customer. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, he's trying to set me up for a reason.
So the guy's got us all in, he's throwing everyone under the bus. What are, So here's the question I've got. Who am I supposed to speak with to get the $200 back to clean up all the donkey crud off of the floor? There's piss on the carpets. So I need somebody to clear that up. And your name, Edward, and your phone number is on my walls at my pub, at O'Malley's pub.
Well, I do not know why, but I would suggest you to call the police and have them deal with it for you.
Okay, and in the meantime, I should just keep the prosthetic leg and not give it back to Stedman.
Well, if he can walk, he might sue you.
Well, we don't want to get involved in a lawsuit, so you're telling me I should give him his prosthetic leg back?
Well, if you don't give it back to him, there is a reason that he can sue you. You know that?
I didn't know that. I just trying to get it all paid for, I don't want to get sued.
Well, you can file your loss via the small claim court.
Tell him to get my leg back.
Oh, Stedman's in the room right now. Stadman, I'm not going to give the leg back until somebody covers the damages.
I'm walking around with crutches over here.
What's that, Edward?
Let's give him the leg back and request to have the money back.
Edward will pay you off, all right? Just give me my leg back.
Oh, okay. So that's good. You'll take care of it then, Edward.
No.
Stadman, he says he's not going to pay it back.
Edward, just tell him you'll pay it and we'll figure it out.
What do I do here, Edward?
I think you guys are messing with me. Have a nice day.
Hello? Edward? Hello? Oh, Timony Tominy too. Oh, it looks like he hung up on me. Oh, Simony Simony Somony too.
After a year of F-wording around with him, he finally blocked my number and my email address, and that was it.
I'm really gonna miss that guy.
I want to thank everyone who's been supporting me on this journey, and if this is your first time here, please like and subscribe and check out my channel for all my previous Edward calls. As for the future, I'm gonna continue to create more goofy shit, so stick around. And until then, bye-bye. You're worthless, you're useless, nobody loves you. Just do it. Just go out to the woods and do it. We don't want to see you again. Just leaving a voice memo for myself.